two hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Suggs. And Suggs throws it down. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
The shot by Turner, no good. The Magic with the lead. Pass to Banchero. Over Giannis. And it's Banchero missing.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
Now here's Giannis. The kick out to Porter. Here's Rollins. Outside Porter. Oh, good on the triple. Right side Bain. Pass to Suggs. Banchero outside. Over Porter. And it's Banchero missing. Here's Giannis.
Oh, my goodness, man. An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Yeah, I feel like something that's not talked about enough. I feel like niggas don't tell they shorty if they give it bad. Don't. Like, bro, just tell shorty. Like yes, will it offend her? Absolutely. But, gang, it's gonna offend your peace more than it's gonna offend her, gang. So I ain't gonna lie, like, you gotta keep it above, gang. Like,
just 5 to shoot. Outside Howard.
Like, you have to keep it above. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Like, I have my pieces. I know he's passing it.
Here's Giannis.
But my piece is circumcised, but also has not a lot of foreskin. So if a shorty doing bad, like giving me neck, like I'ma feel it right away, gang. Like it's not even on some like, oh well, you know, I could just thug it. No. Like my shit will literally start hurting, gang. So
you love watching Giannis operate inside.
Yo, why is all these shots breaking? But yeah, like niggas be scared to tell their shorty, like just tell her like to be better. And it's not like you don't even got to do it in an insulting way. Like you can really just be like, oh, less this. Like you know how girls, you know, like you hit in a girl, she'd be like faster or harder. You know what I'm saying? Like
Richardson left side.
Some shit like that, you know. You could do the same thing as a dude. You be like, yo, use less teeth. Yo, I remember when Soul Illuminati was dissing Zoe. He was like, yo, I swear, once he said it, I could not unsee it. He was talking about Zoe. He like, yo, Zoe the type of shorty to give neck and then bite your shit. I was like, that's very specific, painful imagery, but for some reason, like, it just, I could see it. I'm like, I don't know why I could see it, but she did seem like that type, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, who are these niggas? Yo, I need to turn off automatic substitutions, cause, bro, what the fuck are these niggas? Shoot that dope shit. I know what's like that.
Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Dang, like, how they do this to
second quarter going with the first basket of the period for Milwaukee.
You're blazing this shit. Like, he has no business being in the game.
It with authority.
puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
The
good thing about him, though, what I like, he's a good defender. Like, anybody I put him on, he's usually going to log
a
up.
guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Here's Giannis.
He has no moves. He's like a worse version of me. That should be my ball. Oh yes, thank you. Thank you, sir. Exactly what I needed.
The Magic trail by 4. Now Black.
He's in the paint for like 8 years.
To Kane. Back to Black. Kicks it out to Banchero. 4 on the clock. Another shot. A rebound by the Bucks.
Oh, I missed that.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Porter.
Wide open. Like, where do we do this at, game? But yeah, game, you just gotta tell your shorty, man. You sucking my shit too hard. Yeah, I seen this dick. I'm talking about, bro. I can't. Like, the fact that I made her smile a little bit, making me be like, damn, I should have kept going. But gang, I ain't gonna lie, like, hold on, I need to talk about something else. Fuck all that shit. It gets me mad, gang. Like, it's so hard to scoop women already. Like, rejection, other creepy guys, your own charisma, sass game, needs to keep it developed, like all type of shit, right?
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here.
But deeper than that, but deeper than that, game, it's so they got the fatty or she got the big yitties or you know what I'm saying? Like, dang, let's be real. How long were you lasted, gang? Like, you do all that work, all them dates, all the conversation you didn't give a damn about just the freaking last, what, 5 minutes? Like, that shit should be blowing minds, but it's so hard to last long, man. Like, I understand why niggas do honey pills. It's not, the honey pills isn't even for the stiffy, because we could get stiff, but the problem is, we'll get stiff, plus one, and then like, we're going for the rest of the day, like, yo, I'm having a weird problem with jump shots. I don't know what the fuck is. Like, I've lost my feel for jump shots. Give me that shit, nigga.
And now Orlando on the break. And it's back by Turner.
You know what? Yeah, I feel like I've lost my my feel for just a jump shot. But also, too, like, dang, like, you'll spend hours on dates you don't care about. And stupid stories. Oh,
they've been doing it all night long.
See, that's what I should have did. You feel me?
Made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more
Wagner.
games than people think.
Jang, no luck. The Magic trailed by 9.
Like, this is what I'm talking about. Why are you always out there, gang? You're a fucking big man that can't shoot. Like, you literally can't shoot, gang. Like, why are you out there? For no reason, literally, bro. If it was Wendell out there, alright.
Here's Turner.
This nigga came with the front, gang. Like, this is, you can't make this shit up, gang. You can't. You can't. You literally can't.
He's only missed one of his
yeah, I seen Shorty with the. Yo, I'm talking about. I don't know. Recently, you know what it is too. I feel like another thing that I've been doing recently. This is something I feel like this is why I need to stream more, because this is the type of shit I want to talk about like on stream, but I feel like I'd never talk about it like in a video. So I'm like, what if that goes viral? I don't want that too. Not saying I don't want it to, like I don't care, but like this is for my nigga. Like if you watching this stream, you and it for real, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But my point is, being like, I've noticed I've been approaching girls that are more my type. Like, which if I'm being real, like, gotta tell you, it's just gotta be ass, body, titties, something. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like a lot of dudes, they be like, you know how they say, oh, a nigga's a face type of face type of nigga, or he's a body type of nigga. I'm a body type of nigga all the way. Like, yes, I care about face, and even with my first crush, not my first crush, but like my crush when I got to like, yo, that was on me. But yeah, I've always been a body nigga. But I think also what I'm noticing is that, yes, I'm noticing I'm approaching girls that are more my type, and it's because like I think what happened was I was aiming for the ugly shorties or the shorties that wasn't really my type. Because I'm like, well, it's easier to scoop them, easier to smash, easier to just bag them. But now I'm going for shorty that's my type. Because I'm like, look, a shorty that's not your type is still W shit. Like, you can go up to a girl that you think is fat, right? Just because you're like, okay, she's gonna need the compliment to boost her self-esteem, right? You're gonna give her a compliment. Hey, girl, you look really good today. Hey, by the way, I love your outfit. You look very beautiful. Da 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 da. Right? Whole time, that fat girl, like especially if she around fatty friends. I feel like that's something that isn't talked about. Why do girls think just because they're friends with an attractive girl that by proximity, like they also are baddie? That shit pisses me off. That's like I understand why that works in gang life, because say I'm a Crip, right? And you're a Crip. You're just my friend, right? You're not even like a real Crip yourself. But just hanging around me, you probably get into the same activities I do. If I get jumped, you probably jump in and help. If I jump somebody, you probably jump in and help that as well. So it's like, I can see why people say, well, you're basically Crip by association, because you're basically doing all the shit that you're doing. See, it was all me this whole time, but you're basically doing the shit. That's why they say, you know, who you surround yourself with is kind of who you are, because it's like what they say. Like, it's funny, I'd be making threes with Giannis now. I'd be so crazy. Give me that shit, nigga. But yeah, like, you'd be surprised how like you'll approach a big girl, and just cause her friends are bad, she'd be like, oh, of course you think I'm hot. Like, I was just trying to check your feelings. Like, you was not her. Like, I ain't gonna lie. So that's what I've been realizing. I'm like, I'd rather.
Wagner on the wing. Now here's Suggs.
That's not what I wanted to do. I don't know why I kept moving. But yeah, you'll approach a fat girl or like a ugly girl, whatever, or you know, a girl that's just not. She's not a stunner. A lot of girls, and this is something I realized too. Like, I realized, because I noticed, especially very early on, like dudes that really approach her, they don't really look at girls like, oh, she's a baddie, she's a 5, she's a 7, she's a 6.5. Like, they don't really do that, because they realize that women have beauty in different ways, right? So like, even if you approach a girl that's a quote unquote 6, right?
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Well, matter of fact, fuck that. Let's say you meet a girl that you feel like a 7.
Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go.
I feel like a girl that's a 7 is the hardest to tell, because she's attractive enough to not be ugly, but she's not attractive enough to have the biggest ego. But then I feel like also girls that are 7s get the most attention, because it's like they're right in the middle, right? So ugly dudes want them and pretty boys want them, because again, they're not ugly enough to be really hit, but they're also not super attractive to where they have a big ego. So they still have a lot of feminine traits. They tend to be pretty submissive, but yet they also have that ability to like. A 7 to me, put it like this. A 7 to me is someone that, like, if she puts on makeup, really puts her shit together, she could be an 8. You know what I'm saying?
Here's Black on the wing. Bane launches it.
Oh, I did not mean to shoot that. But yeah, I feel like that to me is what a 7 is, where it's like she's not super, and those are the best type of chicks, because they're attractive enough, but they're also just like ugly enough to where you can just be regular around them. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like I've been going for the girls that I'm really into, versus for a long time I don't feel like I was doing that.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Wagner.
And I feel like it's because I'm like, I realized at a certain point, like, dude, you can get rejected by ugly chick. And to me, gang, to me, it's a billion times better if you get rejected by a chick that you're attracted to than a chick you're not attracted to. Because you're like, when you get rejected by a chick you're not attracted to, you're like, bro, I could have saved my time and not approached you in the first place, gang. You feel me? Like, you feel like, bro, like, you feel like, gang, like, I approached you when I could have fucking approached the real pretty girl that I really wanted to go for, but I was too pussy to, but I was more confident approaching you. When in reality, gang, like, that pretty girl could have accepted you, and that fat girl could have egoed you. You get what I'm saying? So I think that's what happened. Like when a few too many like girls that weren't my type just like dubbed me. And I'm saying, not saying they can't dub me. Of course they could dub me, right? But I think that the fact that I was just going for them, because I feel like the entire reason, or at least motivation, I think at least for people that do cold approach, is they want more choice in the girls that they pick. Like, let's be real. When you go on Tinder, Hinge, stuff like that, like dating apps, like yes, can you meet women? Of course. Are they necessarily the women you want? Because like, let's be all real, right? You'll see, like, especially if you're on.
Tips it back to Wagner. On the wing, Isaac.
Yo, I swear, black. I used to have Black's jump shot a lot. What the fuck happened? But I need to change my real fucking floor. Why the fuck is that nigga guarding? That don't even make sense.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
Now here's Isaac. Hasn't made one.
I definitely feel like once you maybe rejection isn't the word. Oh, maybe it's ego. Because I feel like specifically, like when I get ego, like I think the whole point, the reason why guys, you'll see guys that like used to be attractive with some girls where you're like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's because of two things, right? It's one, it's because of scarcity mindset, right? They either met them on a dating app or a friend introduced them, whatever the case may be. So I ain't gonna lie, they're probably thinking like, you know, easy eats, you know, shit like that. I don't even blame them, because like, yeah, bro, like it's like when you see a dude who's decently attractive and you see him with a faggot, you're just like, bro, I know you're just trying to kill that fact, or not kill. That's a crazy word. My bad. I'm from New York, so we say killer shit's like not literally like kill, like that's a big. Like when smash. But I'm gonna just say smash it for now. But like, let's say you see a skinny dude trying to smash a fat chick, you're gonna be like, bro, like, I guess love conquers all, I guess. But yo, you know what's so funny? I remember one time in high school, right? I spoke to this dude, and looking back at it, I realized what he was doing. He was really just trying to protect his girl, I guess, from me or whatever. But I remember it was a dude, because I think I was at a phase, right, where I was not believing, but I was along the thought that like if you were ugly or no, that's not the word, not ugly. If you were more nerdy and you had a girl, I was like, there's just no way, because I just thought in my head maybe it's some Disney movie or some shit or whatever the fuck. I was just like, bro, you can't. Oh, what a steal. I was just like, you can't pull a shorty if you're a nerd, you know, that's not how it works in the movies. Like, unless you're the main character and you freaking defeat the villains, you can't scoop the daddy or whatever, right? So there was a dude, I forgot his name, but I remember he's a nerd dude. I remember he had a girlfriend. I was like, oh, you got a girlfriend, bro? Let's just call him, let's give him a name. Let's just call him Eugene, right? So I'm like, Eugene, you got a girlfriend? He's like, yeah, you know. I'm like, really? What she look like? Like on some pure curiosity shit. Like it wasn't even on some like trying to. But I genuinely was like, oh, really cool. That's what she look like. Like, cause I was like, I think I was shocked because he told me she went to this school. I'm like, she goes to this school? I'm like, you got a girl in this school? Like, not saying the girls in my school was bougie or nothing, but like, I don't know. I don't feel like they were bougie per se. To be honest, I really don't know what the lay of the land was. It definitely was. Oh, what a dunk! It definitely was bird season in my school for sure. But I wouldn't say. I wouldn't say the word is they were bougie. I'd say that the word was more that they were more not even choosy for real. Like they were just more like.
And he makes the first.
At least from my experience, it seemed like they were picky from my experience. But, you know, obviously looking back at it, you're like, damn, he's fouling already. I should have shot that and got that shooting foul.
I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
To the paint. Suggs looking around. A kick out to Bain. There's Wagner with the three.
I should have shot that shit with Suggs.
Leading by 16.
But yeah, I remember I asked him, I'm like, yo, what she look like? He telling me some shit like, I don't know. Or he said like, oh, she's like, I don't even think he said skin color. Or maybe, oh no, I think he did say, he's like, you know, she's you know, she has two eyes, she has a nose. I'm like, gang, is she like dark skin, light skin? Is she white, black? Like what does she look like? And I remember he was like I don't really pay attention to that stuff, you know. I was like, what? You don't know the skin color of your girl? I think I said, is she skinny? Is she fat? Like, he's like, I don't really know, to be honest. I was like, now I remember. He said, oh, I don't really look at her body like that. I was like, nigga, what? You don't look at your girl's body? I'm like, I would, shitty. Like, that's the first thing I look at, gang. The very first thing I'm looking at, buddy.
4 on the shot clock.
To be fair though, my first girlfriend did have an incredible body, so it's a little bit different.
Suggs with the ball. Now Green defending. Wagner.
Come on, gang. What a putback. But yeah, I'm asking this nigga like, yo, what's your girlfriend look like? I just remembered that this whole debate, like there was another nigga, my son Joseph, right? So one of my boys, his name is Joseph, right? And again, he wasn't even really a nerd for real. He was more of a goofy nigga. And I feel like, now that I'm really thinking about it, I feel like they called anybody a nerd that just had glasses on. Oh my god, that should be cash. I feel like they call anybody a nerd that just literally that literally could not see, gang. Like, gang, it's not my fault I can't see, like it's my parents' fault. I can't see because of them niggas. But I just remember anybody that really had them shits was just automatically called nerd. So I remember with my boy Joseph, he wasn't a nerd, to be honest, if I'm being real. Oh my god, yo, all these jump shots are so late. And it's crazy because yesterday the problem was the opposite. Like, all the jump shots were so early. Like, it's pissing me off. Because I'm like, bro, this nigga's not better than me. He's just making more shots, man. That technically means he's better, I guess. But, you know, I'm just having an off couple. Never leave Payne open. You never do that. Like, Bane is the only one I can reliably, consistently rely. Yo, I used to be money with Anthony's shot. I don't know what happened, gang. You know, I'm just gonna do a practice and just shoot like a bunch of threes with Anthony Black, because that's like like Richardson. I'm good. Richardson, we good with Richardson.
Van Carroll draws the double from the arc.
Paolo shot, yeah. I feel like, I don't know if it's gotten worse, but I do feel like I used to shoot with Paolo a little bit better. I don't know if I'm bugging, but I do feel like his jump shot was a lot more clean back. Then again, I feel like I don't know. I don't feel like I practiced his jump shot a lot, but I do feel like it used to be a lot more.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things.
But yeah, man.
The team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
The one player that really
his shot is so.
In this one, it was a dazzling game.
I hate when I start making shots when it's too late.
Just dropping dimes left and right out
there. Yeah, I couldn't make this earlier.
The D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Steps back. Here's Trent. Orlando grabs the miss. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I keep missing shit.
No luck. Trent with the wide open look. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. And the Bucks lead by 21.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Kuzma with it. Outside, Green. Over in the corner, Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. Eyes up on my